Like say, can a golfer play too much golf? With a racing car, when you're driving fast, you are putting your life on the line a bit, and that sharpens it up and makes it even more exciting.
One of the scientists advising the government on the coronavirus pandemic has said the UK could be heading for the highest death rate in Europe. Sir Jeremy Farrar, the director of the Wellcome Trust and a member of SAGE, which advises ministers on the outbreak, told Andrew Marr on BBC One the numbers could outstrip those in Spain or Italy.
The numbers in the UK have continued to go up. I do hope that we're coming close to the number of new infections reducing, and in a week or two the number of people needing hospital reducing, and tragically in a couple of weeks' time the number of deaths plateauing and then starting to come down. But yes, the UK is likely to be certainly one of the worst, if not the worst affected country in Europe.
The Business Secretary, Alex Sharma, has said he's incredibly sorry that NHS staff feel they've not had sufficient personal protective equipment to treat patients with coronavirus. Mr. Sharma acknowledged that it had been a big challenge because international demand was so great. He said that more than 700 million items had been delivered to health and social care providers.
I'm incredibly sorry that people feel that they're not able to get this equipment, but that's why we've set up a 24/7 hotline so people within the NHS, within social care settings can phone and get that equipment. And we've also said that we'll be setting up a portal over the next few weeks to make sure that people can directly key in their demand for PPE, and we can then monitor that and get that out to them.
Police in Nottinghamshire has charged a man with assaulting an emergency worker after he allegedly coughed on an officer. Stuart Hunter, who's 37, who's also charged in relation to a domestic incident, will appear in court tomorrow. Pope Francis has delivered his Easter message from his private library instead of in front of a packed St. Peter's Square. He called for global solidarity in fighting the coronavirus pandemic and its economic fallout, and said there should be relaxation of international sanctions and ceasefires in all conflicts. BBC News.
This is BBC Radio 4. We have another episode of the series starring the man they call Milton Jones. That's coming up in just a moment. And then in the food program in half an hour, Sheila Dillon sees how takeaway and food delivery is changing our food culture, especially in light of the current lockdown. That's all ahead after this.
When someone